In a quiet village nestled amidst the rolling hills of rural Japan, there lived a farmer named Hiroshi. Hiroshi was known for having a small plot of land that had been in his family for generations. However, he had gained a reputation for being a bit lazy when it came to tending his fields. While his fellow villagers toiled from dawn till dusk, Hiroshi could often be found napping beneath a tree or taking leisurely strolls through the countryside. His crops were often sparse, and his neighbors would shake their heads at his lack of dedication. One year, the village experienced a particularly challenging planting season. Heavy rains came early, followed by a prolonged drought that threatened the harvests of many farmers. Hiroshi's neighbors, despite their own hardships, worked tirelessly to salvage their crops, hoping to secure enough food for the coming year. As the village struggled, Hiroshi's laziness seemed even more glaring. One day, as Hiroshi lounged under a cherry blossom tree, an elder named Ojiro approached him. Ojiro was known for his wisdom and had seen many seasons come and go. "Ah, Hiroshi," Ojiro said with a knowing smile. "I see you enjoying your rest as always." Hiroshi chuckled sheepishly and replied, "Well, Ojiro, I believe that a bit of relaxation is good for the soul." Ojiro nodded thoughtfully. Indeed, rest is important, but it is equally important to work when the time calls for it. Have you ever heard the story of the bamboo and the oak tree? Hiroshi shook his head. Long ago, there were two trees, Ojiro began. The oak tree was strong and proud, standing tall throughout the seasons. The bamboo, on the other hand, grew slowly, seemingly doing nothing for years. But when a storm came, the oak tree was uprooted, unable to bend with the wind. The bamboo, however, swayed and bent, surviving the storm. Hiroshi listened intently, his interest piqued. Ojiro continued, "You see, Hiroshi, sometimes it is not about constant activity, but about knowing when to work and when to rest. Just as the bamboo takes its time to grow strong, you must also tend to your fields when the time is right." Hiroshi pondered Ojiro's words. The next morning, he woke up early and set to work. He tended to his fields diligently, nurturing the soil and planting his crops with care. He continued to work, rain or shine, always mindful of the changing seasons and the needs of his land. When harvest time arrived, Hiroshi's efforts bore fruit, his fields were teeming with abundant crops. His neighbors were astounded by the transformation and marveled at the sight of his bountiful harvest. Hiroshi had learned a valuable lesson about the balance between rest and work. He had overcome his laziness and embraced the wisdom of the seasons. From that day forward, he became a respected member of the village, known not only for his family's ancestral land but also for his dedication to his fields. And so, the tale of Hiroshi, the lazy farmer's lesson, became a story shared amongst the villagers, a reminder that finding the right balance between rest and work could lead to success and prosperity.